Shalom Israel, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. To the brothers, Yahweh Shema Allah Hashem Yahushua. To the sisters, this is Peace and Officer 500 Nahar Yala out of ISUPK upstate, ISUPK Syracuse. Under leadership of Commander General Yohana. We got ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We've been teaching this truth since 1969. That so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's chosen people, the children of Israel. So we got a class today. We got a class, that's been long overdue in our zone. The ancient Hebrew, The ancient Hebrew, the biblical Hebrew, which we call the 101 Qadash. 101 Qadash means the holy tongue, meaning this language is separate. The word holy means set apart. This language is separate than all the other languages because it's our language. It's not English, it's not Latin, it's not Spanish. This is the language of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Don't let them trick you and make you think that they were speaking anything else. They were speaking Hebrew. The so-called Hispanics, the so-called Native Americans, the Taino Indians, they were speaking ancient Hebrew. And then you could look it up as Paleo Hebrew. You could look up Paleo Hebrew, Aramaic. You look up ancient Hebrew. The modern Hebrew, even though we learn that as well too, and we can speak that, or let's not say speak it, we can write it and read it as well too. We prefer the ancient Hebrew, the Hebrew that the Bible was written in, because that modern Hebrew, the Bible wasn't written in that. Let me see. I have a Tanakh right here. You have a Tanakh right here. I don't know if you can see. Tanakh. So this Tanakh is written in modern Hebrew. Of course, as the class advanced, we'll dive into that too. But for right now, we're gonna go over the basics. This will be Hebrew 101. You know what I'm saying? This is the class to learn your language. So if you black, Hispanic, and Native American, the only thing you should be focused on is building up your nation. So your nation consists of culture, language, law, a moral code, and an ultimate goal. Every nation has an ultimate goal. Something that no matter, all right, you might like turkey, I might like chicken, but our ultimate goal is to have a feast. That's how a nation runs. Everybody ain't robots, but we're all unified when it comes to one common goal. I'm gonna give you an example. The United States of America. The United States of America, all of these states don't agree. If you live in America, you know all of these states do not agree, but they can unify for one common goal. So blacks and Hispanics, we have to unify in one common goal. First thing first, we have to get our language back. So this is what the Most High God blessed us with, our language. We spoke Hebrew. The slaves spoke Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So don't let them play. And we have authority over Hebrew. Want to know why? Want to know why blacks and Hispanics got authority over the Hebrew? Because we are Hebrews. It's our language. So when we say this is how you say it, this is how you say it. Don't let no Edomite or no Jewish man tell you no. It's shalom. You're supposed to say shalom. No. Don't ever let them do that to you. Ever. Because it's your language. They can't teach us slang, right? They can't teach us Ebonics, right? So why would you let them teach you Hebrew? If it ain't a brother in the ISUPK, if it ain't a black, Hispanic, or Native American teaching you Hebrew, stop listening to them. So this Hebrew 101, just like school. The first rule to ancient Hebrew is there are no vowels. Remember this. The first rule to ancient Hebrew is there are no vowels. You know what I'm saying? There are no vowels. Each, y'all can see that? Let me know if y'all can see that. So each character, we have the alphabet here as well too. So each character has a sound. So it's not letters like in English. It's not American English. It's not letters. It's more like characters. So we're gonna go over the alphabet. You know what I'm saying? But just to give you an example, it's A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za. Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, Lama, Na, Sa, I. Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta. These are the characters, the Hebrew letters, or the Hebrew characters that you could say all letters came from. As you can see, the A, it looks like what? A. You know what I'm saying? All languages came from Hebrew because, remember, we are all descendants of Noah. You know what I'm saying? All Noah's sons spoke Hebrew. But it was a specific son that kept the language and didn't change it. And we are the descendants of those sons. So that's one rule. I'm giving you rules real quick so you can understand how to read and write and speak the Hebrew. So there are no vowels. So there's no ooh, there's no what is I slocky. There's no oohs, there's no A's. You know what I'm saying? There's none of that. There's none of that in the Hebrew. So if somebody's saying Yahuwah, they're wrong. If somebody's saying Yahushua, they're wrong. If somebody's saying Yeshua, they're wrong. There is no oohs in the Hebrew. There are no vowels in the Hebrew. The ooh would be a vowel. It's all ah. Ahs and eyes. Ahs and eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's each character. So there's no vowels. Get a good marker. Get a good color. Next rule is you read from right to left. That's the next rule of Hebrew. You don't read the Hebrew like you read English. You read the Hebrew from right to left. From right to left. For instance, this is an example. Shemai Yasha'Allah. Shemai Yasha'Allah. Shamai Yashara'Allah. You know what I'm saying? That's how you read and write the Hebrew. From right to left. So 1, there's no vowels. 2, you read from right to left. You know what I'm saying? You read from right to left. So now we're going to get into the alphabet. Now that we know that, we're going to get into the alphabet. And then we're going to come up with a couple of words, phrases that you probably done heard throughout your short time in the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to end it like that. But Lord allowed, we're going to do a lot more of these classes. We're going to get the alphabet. We're going to get the numbers down pat. We're going to get the months down pat. We're going to get common phrases down pat. We are going to grow as a nation. You know what I'm saying? We're going to teach this to our kids. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be able to speak this to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, have anybody ever been a kid and y'all came up with your own language so nobody won't know what y'all talking about? This is that on a nation level. You know what I'm saying? These heathen, first and foremost, they don't understand what we're talking about anyways, because they don't understand Ebonics. They don't understand slang. Just have a conversation and let a white person be next to you while you're having that conversation. They don't have a clue what you're saying. First and foremost, we don't even say the whole word. We don't even say the whole. It's this lady on TikTok, right? Or some social media. she got a daughter that was raised in the suburbs. So her daughter is raised and she's proper as hell. So what she do is try to teach her daughter how to speak slang. You know what I'm saying? And when she speak, it's so crazy because we don't even speak English. Like, you think we speak English? Boom. So she hit her with something called, she said this. You ain't even gotta worry about it. This is what she said. She said, you ain't even gotta worry about it. Say that. So the little girl like, you ain't even gotta worry about it. She's like, nah, that's not how you say it. You ain't even gotta worry about it. Say it like that. She's like, I can't. I can't. You saying it too fast. She broke it down to her. She said, ye. She said, say it with me. Ye gotta worry about it. Ye gotta worry about it. That's black people. White people have no clue what the hell you talking about. But it's crazy because I understood it. She said, all right, if you got an option, right, to choose two things, what do you want both of them? What you gonna say? She said, I want both of them. No, say both of them. Both of them. So like when you dealing with us and our people, the Hispanics do it too. The Hispanics do it too. They ain't speaking the same Spanish. They not speaking the same Spanish that the Spaniards speaking. They not. Even the Mexicans are not speaking the same Spanish that the Spaniards speaking. Each tribe changes their language by the slang they have. So don't worry about what they're doing or what they're teaching. You learn your language and you speak this amongst yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. That's what it is. So shalom is one of our, and this is how you know that we are the Jews, because we greet each other with peace. What nation of people greet each other saying peace? It's damn sure ain't the white man. I never heard a white man approach another white man and say peace. Ever. I never heard it. That's brother shit. That's black people stuff. Peace, brother. Peace. Peace, brother. Peace. The word is shalom. You know what I'm saying? The word is sha la ma. You know what I'm saying? Sha la ma. Remember, there is no vowels. You read from right to left. Sha la ma. Now, when you have an end of a word, like the la and the ma, you put this here. Now you don't have to say this whole word. This is how you know it's for black people. You don't have to say shalama. You say shalom. Shalom. You know what I'm saying? This is our language, bro. So we're gonna go over the alphabet real quick. Remember, no vowels, and you read from right to left. So we're gonna go over the alphabet, and if you like got pen and paper, write it down, get familiar with it. It's very, very easy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you pray to the Most High for spiritual gifts, for powers. This is a gift to be able to speak in tongues, to be able to speak multiple languages. All that shibbity bunda that they doing in church, that is nonsense. This is what you want to know. You want to know the language. You want to know what it's saying. You want to know what Christ said when he was on the cross. You know what I'm saying? You want to know what the Psalm said. You want to be able to pick up the Tanakh. You want to be able to pick up the Tanakh and read it. You want to be able to pick it up and read it because it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Each school in the ISUPK have a scroll. Each school have a scroll. We have a scroll right here. You know what I'm saying? This scroll has the Torah in it. Now, the Torah is the first 5 books of Moses. You know what I'm saying? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. But we have it in Hebrew. Yeah, we have it in Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So, Let's start off with ah. We got ah, the first letter, the first character. So like, I'm gonna stop saying letter because these are not letters. These are not letters. These are characters that have a sound, and they're almost hieroglyphics because each character has a root word. You know what I'm saying? Each character has a root word. This is how you get the meaning of words. So you got ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa. So y'all can see pa, taza, qua, ra, sha, tha. It's 22 letters. Or I keep doing it. It's 22 characters. So this word right here, shalom. So y'all can see that? Most High in Christ. So we're going to go over here. We're going to read this. Shemai Yasha'Allah. Shemai means to hear. Yasha'Allah is your name. Your name isn't Israel. Israel is a transliteration. You know what I'm saying? Israel is a transliteration of the name Yasha'Allah. Yasha'Allah means Israel. So now I'm gonna show you what it means. Yah, Shah, Ra, Ah, La. So Yasha'Allah means he is a prince of the power. That's what Israel means. Power means God. God means power. He is a prince of God. That's what your name means. You know what I'm saying? That's what your name means. For a sister, it will be, she is a princess of God. You know what I'm saying? You, listen, this is our father's name. His name was changed to this. He earned this. He fought an angel. He earned this. First, his name was Jacob. Yasharallah. For he is a prince of God. Shar means prince. Let me break it down. He, prince, God. So when you see Yah before a word, it means, it indicates he. You know what I'm saying? So this is Hebrew 101. I'm giving you the basics. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get these basics so you can grow in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because Lord allow, if you have a Hebrew name or you about to get a Hebrew name, you know what I'm saying? You want to understand how to say it, what it means, how to use it in a sentence. You know what I'm saying? How is it a verb? Is it present tense? Is it past tense? You want to learn how to do these things. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God just blessed me to be able to learn the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So what we learned so far, there is no vowels in the ancient Hebrew. In the ancient Hebrew, you read from right to left. We learn when you put this under a word, you don't have to say the whole syllable of the last character. So Shalom. Shalom. You know what I'm saying? Like even this, sometimes you'll hear some people say Yasharah. Yasharah. Because you don't have to say the last. But we do in the UPK. Yashra Allah. You know what I'm saying? So we know Shammai means here. You know what I'm saying? So we learned that Shammai means here. You're going to hear that a lot. If you come to the Passover, Barakatah Yahweh Yahushai for the Passover, you know what I'm saying? The Lord's 57th Passover. If you come to the Passover, you're going to hear Shammai a lot. Shammai! It means it means listen, hear, hearken. So another thing, as you're probably familiar with, words have multiple meanings. So depending on the context of the word, it depends on what the meaning of the word is. So you'll have a word like Shema. You know what I'm saying? Could it be here, listen, hearken? You know what I'm saying? You have a word like, let's see, Aisha. This is Aisha. Shout out to the precinct officer Aisha Ya'ala out of headquarters. You know what I'm saying? Aisha is to make, to do, work, you know what I'm saying? It depends on the context you're using it in. You know what I'm saying? So context supersedes everything. This is why we have the understanding of the Bible, because we know the Hebrew and we know the context of the word. You know what I'm saying? So shalom means peace. I know you might hear people saying shalom or shalom. Now, shalom and shalom, they're the same. One is modern, shalom would be ancient. But shalom is not how you greet a person. You know what I'm saying? Shalom is not how you greet a person. When you put the wa in between a word, it makes it a verb. So, for example, and I'm giving you a lot of examples. So you'll hear brothers in the UPK, we greet each other shalom. Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat. I think we're going to end with that phrase. Boom. So you got Shamar. Remember, there is no vowels, and you read from right to left. So you have the word Shamar. Remember, if the last two letters connect, you don't have to say the whole pronunciation of the last character. So it's Shamara. Shamar. Shamar means to watch. Shamar means to watch. So you'll hear us say somebody got Shamar. Shamar also can mean guard, protect, keep, depending on the context. You know what I'm saying? So now, when you put the wa in the middle of a word, this is just an example, and to give you a little understanding why we say shalom as a greeting, as just peace. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbat. So, this is another word. Shah wa mar. Shawamar. Shout out to General Shawamar. Now this means watch. This means watching. So when you put the wa in the middle of a word, it makes it a verb. Ing. It's like so when you saying shalom, it's like you're saying piecing. Piecing, brother. You don't use it like that. Shalom wouldn't be used as a greeting. It would be used in the middle of a sentence. Same thing with shalomar. Shalomar wouldn't be used as a greeting or at the beginning. It would be used like such and such is watching. Akya is shalomar, is watching. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. So we got a lot. We learned one of the generals' name, General Shalomar, and we know what his name means. We learn how to greet. What's the proper greeting? Shalom. It's not shalom and it's not shalom. And we learn what the name Israel means. The name Israel is Yasha Allah. He is a prince of God, a prince of the power. Okay, bet. Boom, we cool. So, all right, now we're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a greeting. How the brothers greet. So the brothers will greet like this. Damn, how could I forget this? The Most High's name first. That's the Most High God's name in the ancient Hebrew. And we would say Yahweh. Remember, there is no vowels, and you read from right to left. So you got Yah, Ha, Wa, with a Ha at the end. Now, if the last two words connect, you don't have to say the Ha at the end. You say Yahweh. Almost like we say Shaniqua. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard Shaniqua? You don't say the Ha at the end of Shaniqua's name. The Ha is silent. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh. Ba, Ha, Shem. Gotta get some new markers. Y'all can see that? If y'all can't see that, let me know. Yahweh, Ba, Hashem. Ba, Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Barak. Atah. This is Hebrew. Let's see. Space. So remember, there is no vowels, there is no oohs and e's, there is none of that. No. There is an I though, but the I isn't a vowel. The I is actually a character. I in a shape like a circle, like your eye. Your eye is a circle. I. The root word for that would be ayan. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I or see. So we got Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Atha. This is a greeting, you know what I'm saying, that brothers in the UPK do. Meaning, oh, shoot, I'm gonna tell you what it means. I'm gonna keep the Hebrew up because it's the Hebrew class. I'm gonna tell you what it means, but I'm gonna keep the Hebrew up because this is the Hebrew class. So we got, and if you can't see, black is better. Yeah, all right. So you want me to write this? Want me to write this over in the black? Matter of fact, let me do it. So we got Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatha. Now I'm gonna tell you what this means. This means the Most High, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you. So it's like a greeting and it's like a prayer. You know what I'm saying? It's like a greeting and a prayer. Ba ha Shem. Shem Shem means the name. Ba means in. Ha means the. So these are what you call, not to get too deep, these are prepositions. So with Hebrew, and this would be a perfect example to use. Ba'ashem. This word is a phrase. You know what I'm saying? This word is a phrase. It's not just a word. So this word is in the name. In the name. Bahashem. Bahashem. So you got the Father. Now Yahweh is the Father, the Most High God. Awalam. There is no God higher than him. You know what I'm saying? No, he didn't die. No, he didn't become flesh and blood. This is the power of power. There is no power above him. His name means he is. He exists. He is. That's what his name means. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's him. Basically, his name is him. I'm him. Yahweh. Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is the name of Christ, who they ignorantly call Jesus. They call him Jesus because of the transliterations. They made it Greek. Some say Yeshua, which is not Hebrew. The proper pronunciation for his name will be Yahweh Shai, which will be Joshua in the Old Testament. And his name means the Lord's salvation. The Lord's salvation. Yahweh's salvation. Yahweh Shai. He saves. Barak means bless. Atha means you. So you got, let the Father in the name of Yahweh Shai bless you. That's how brothers greet each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how brothers greet each other. Let's Something else. I ain't forget about my sisters. We got the best sisters in the world, too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Commander General Yohana for giving us the blueprint. For giving us the structure. So we got the same thing. We're going to put it over here. Yahweh Shamar Al Atha Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai. I don't know if y'all can see that good over there. Just let me know if y'all can see it. I can't see it. Just let me know if y'all can see. So we got the same thing over here. Yahweh, the Father. Shamar. Remember, I'm going to keep the Hebrew up there. I'm going to tell you what it means, though. Over. All is over. All is over. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so I hear. Al. Atha. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So remember two things. There is no vowels, and you read from right to left. So we got Shema Yashala, hear Israel, listen Israel. To finish that is Shema Yashala Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Echad, meaning hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. So we got Yahweh, the Father's name, Bahashem, in the name, Yahweh Shai, Christ, bless you. You got for the sisters, Yahweh Shamar. Remember, Shamar means to watch, to keep, to protect. So we got the Father protects over or watches over you. You know what I'm saying? Let the Most High watch over you in the name of Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? And remember it like this. Christ told us this. It's the glare from the light. Is that better? Is that better? Let me know if that's better. Okay. Okay. Good. So, glare didn't make it better. Boom. So, Christ told us this. Anything you ask the Father in my name, I'll do. Con. We definitely need better markers. There's a lot of markers here. I just don't know which one to go through them. Purple. Nah, they're done for. But we need the dry erase markers. So we got Yahweh, Shamar, Al, Atha, Bashem, Yahushua. Saying that the Father watch over you in the name of Yahushua. So we got like a little prayer. It's like a little prayer, and it's like a you know what I'm saying, a greeting, or it could be an outro, like how we, you know what I'm saying, we dismiss each other, just to make sure that we in the right spirit. Because remember, we living in the last days. We are the people who rebelled against Moses. We are the people that rebelled against God. You know what I'm saying? So God said we're gonna seek Him 10 times even harder. And that way we seek Him is by loving each other. Like, we're not gonna get up out of captivity by grabbing firearms, you know what I'm saying, by physically trying to fight the white man. No. We're gonna get up out of captivity by our love for each other. And that love starts with us speaking it. You know what I'm saying? Care for that brother. Make sure that sister is good. Tell her how smile, let her know. Most I gonna watch over you. Wonder if I have got an apocrypha. I'll bring the apocrypha next class, but paraphrasing, the same things uttered in the Hebrew tongue has more power. You know what I'm saying? And the same things that's been translated out of the Hebrew loses its power, loses its force. So what we do when we speak our language and we talk to the Most High God and pray to the Most High God, you know what I'm saying? That's power. It's power. You're going to see us, Pastor, we praying to the Most High. Look at the world. The world is in shambles. Last year we prayed to the Most High to release all the plagues on this place. And now look at it. You know what I'm saying? You got ICE agents killing their own people. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever take any of this lightly. Remember, this is Hebrew 101. You can study on your own. Moving forward, we're going to start breaking down scriptures, putting scriptures up there. We're going to learn the alphabet. We're going to end with the alphabet. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start with the alphabet, end with the alphabet. We're going to start incorporating numbers in there, months, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, directions, common things that we can use and say all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, we got ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I. Pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, and tha. You know what I'm saying? So you can take a screenshot, you know what I'm saying? Go over it, write it in your notes, study it. Just like we learned the alphabet. And here in America, you gotta learn the characters of the Hebrew alphabet. You know what I'm saying? Remember, it's no vowels, and it's from right to left. You know what I'm saying? So these are sentences. These are sentences all written in Hebrew. And this is how you pronounce it. So you got Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatha. Now, granted, we talk fast. So you might hear somebody say, Yahweh Barakatha. You know what I'm saying? You might hear, you know what I'm saying, things broken down fast. But that does not negate the fact that we are speaking our language. So Yahweh Shema, Tabashim, Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? You might hear brother flume it, flume. But he's still saying the words. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget, this is a part of our culture, our language. The Most High God revealed it to us. Because we could have been forever not knowing what we speaking and trying to learn or make up our own language. Patois. Patois is not the language of the West Indians. That is not your language. You just speaking a slang English. It's not your language. You know what I'm saying? Your language is Hebrew. If you Jamaican, if you Haitian, if you Dominican, if you Puerto Rican, if you Native American, your language is this. And I can prove it. Even on the thumbnail of this video, that rock that had these characters written on it, it's called the Los Lunar Stone. That rock was found in South America or Central America, Slovakia, Mexico. What is a rock, a stone with Hebrew on it doing over here? Why would Christopher Columbus need Hebrew translators when he come over here? When he come to the islands and deal with our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So we got our language back. You know what I'm saying? We got the the ba, the ga, the da, the ha, the wa, the za. And it's crazy because when in prison, right? So in prison, like, brothers get creative. And brothers come up with all kind of words, all kind of things, dialects or whatever, blah, blah. But we got our own language. Like, we got something called We be like this, Like, if it's a whole story and we don't want to say the whole story, we want to skip to the moral of the story, we'll be like this, or ba, 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 ba. And you'll know what we're talking about. That's Hebrew. That's what we mean when we say there is no vowel. The only character that don't end with an is this. I. That's the only character that doesn't end with a. Now, granted, you could put the ma at the end of it. You could put the ra at the end of it. You could put the na at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? You could put the sa at the end of it. You could put the ba at the end of it. You got sabayab. You know what I'm saying? You got sabayab. You could put the da at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's our language. We can do what we want. You know how English is so stupid? These devils just done did whatever they want. That's Hebrew. It's our language. We can say dawada. We can say dawad. We can say it's our language. You know what I'm saying? If you name your son Dawada, that's his name. You know what I'm saying? My name is Nahari Allah. I'm about to write it for you. Oh, no, I ain't writing it. Pink. Shout out to Priest and Officer Agya. He said we need some new markers. We're going to get some new markers. Might get a new chalkboard. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go into it today. So that'll be the Hebrew class, Hebrew 101, the basics. The characters is 22 characters. You know what I'm saying? All of these characters have root words, you know what I'm saying, attached to them. And we'll go over those root words as well, too. We got basics. Shema Yashala. Hear Israel. Listen. Yashala, he is a prince of God. He is a prince of the power. He got the greetings and the salutes. You know what I'm saying? Which is like prayers unto themselves. And then we'll break down some prayers. We'll break down Our Father. We'll put some Psalms in it. We're going to get mixy with the classes. You know what I'm saying? Just tune in. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe and share. And we're going to educate our people. Practice as well too. We're gonna start inviting brothers on. You can join the stream. You know what I'm saying? Join the class. See if you know the alphabet. See if you know your name. See if you know the salute. See if you can read it. You know what I'm saying? See if you can write it. We're gonna get real creative. So with that, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Yahweh Shema Allah Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.